All right, so usually when we're talking about rooftops, we're talking about a restaurant, wining and dining. But today, we're taking you to a farm, a beauty farm, and the beautiful Christal Young is here.
Ooh, I like that intro. All right, well, I am here to tell you the story of Brooklyn Rooftop Botanicals. Remember that old book, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn? Well, not only does a tree grow, but there's a whole farm on a roof, and you need to know about it. Take a look. Unique and unexpected, New York City's first and only rooftop beauty farm is blooming in East Williamsburg. Brooklyn Rooftop Botanicals is the creative invention of Liana Blomquist. As a child, she lived in the south of France, surrounded by lush gardens. As an adult in New Jersey, she worked in the global marketing and product development departments of Elizabeth Arden and Revlon. Then in 2018, Liana got the bright idea to grow her own botanicals.
Even though I was in product development, I wasn't the chemist. I knew about ingredients, I knew about all these things, but I didn't know exactly how to formulate a product, so I was researching a lot.
Liana uses her own roof and another one nearby to grow more than 60 beauty botanicals. I touched and sniffed. Very nice. Nice. Just about everything. And had lots of questions. But I had to begin with the obvious. How do you get so many things to flourish on a roof? For starters, she told me, a lot depends on the weather.
It also depends on the season.
Okay.
The season and the year. So for instance, last year I tried growing calendula on the rooftop, and just because it got really, really hot very, very fast in the season, it didn't pick up quite as well. And this year, because it was a little cooler, they actually did extremely well.
Liana plants a combination of perennials and annuals, so she's planting and harvesting all year long. But she acknowledges some things just prefer to be in the ground.
When you're growing on a rooftop, you have a very thin layer of soil. Sometimes it can be like 6 to 12 inches, but usually it's around 6 to 8 if you're actually growing on a roof membrane with actual soil. But half the time, a lot of people are growing in containers.
Liana lives with botanicals all around, outside and inside. What do we have growing here?
So these are the botanicals that I've started for the fall.
Botanicals like anise hyssop. Now what do we have here flying upside down?
So this is borage. This is a beauty botanical, and like one that I've found that grows pretty well actually on the rooftop.
She's planning to use the seeds in a new product, a dry face oil. And in her dehydrator, I recognize chamomile and...
I also have something called cornflower, which is a really great, again, soothing botanical. It's also used in a lot of eye products. And then I have calendula here also growing, and we spoke about, calendula is really known for its kind of anti-acne properties, but it's also a really good skin protectant, so you'll see it in a lot of salves, a lot of balms.
Now, most of us know thyme from parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, as in put it in your food, but...
A lot of people use thyme for kind of acne-prone skin because of its antibacterial properties.
Gotcha.
So that's why I use it and grow it.
And you probably know marshmallows as a fluffy candy, but did you know the roots are often used in face masks?
And it gives a kind of like gooey type of like moisturizing, soothing type of consistency. So that gooiness that you get from it, that's where it comes from. You can also use it in hair gels, actually. I do a flax and marshmallow root hair gel.
And Liana is all about sharing what she knows.
What is Lobelia inflata? How do you grow it, and how do you use it?
Her Instagram and blog are chock full of informational videos.
Monarda fistulosa, or also known as bee balm, is full of phytochemicals that are known to be antimicrobial, antioxidant, and skin soothing.
There's even a few that will help you create your own beauty products.
You're going to start off this formula by measuring your shea butter, coconut oil.
I love seeing the dried version of the botanicals and then the actual plant blowing in the Brooklyn breeze.
I feel like this is more of my experimental rooftop where I grow all the different types of botanicals, see what does well or doesn't do well. And then on the other rooftop, I'll that's where like the successes go, and I go to like grow in bigger quantities.
Liana's gel moisturizer is selling like hotcakes. Her balm is ready for its close-up, and by fall, another 3 to 4 new products will be rolled out. Born out of a passion for gardening and the beauty biz, Brooklyn Rooftop Botanicals is a business that meets at the intersection of gritty city and pretty.
So I think people like things that are local and natural, and Brooklyn Rooftop Botanicals does both. Really, really nice setup, and the products are just silky and make you feel good. So there you go.
Great.
All
Win-win.
right. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, love.
Still to come to Shawnee's coming back. She's going to tell us what she's watching. You know, we've been
Oh,
doing this
okay.
thing all week.
Yes.
What you're watching. You did your thing yet, right?
No, I didn't do it.
Are you not going to do it?
You know what? I'm not going to do.
Because we don't want to watch what you're watching.
No, the days just didn't work out. I was off on Monday.
She's got an excuse every minute.
You know I do. Catch me next time. Shut up.